But what happens when God hears these prayers? In Psalm 18 it says, "In my distress I called upon the Lord and cried unto my God. He heard my voice out of his temple, and my cry came before him even into his ears. Then the earth shook and trembled, the foundations also of the hills moved and were shaken, because he was wroth. There went up a smoke out of his nostrils, and fire out of his mouth devoured. Coals were kindled by it. He bowed the heavens also, and came down, and darkness was under his feet. And he rode upon a cherub, and did fly, yea, he did fly upon the wings of the wind. He sent from above, and he took me. He drew me out of many waters. He delivered me from my strong enemy, and from them which hated me, for they were too strong for me. They prevented me in the day of my calamity. But the Lord was my stay. He brought me forth also into a large place. He delivered me because he delighted in me." So here we have the Lord himself answering the prayer. Sometimes he sends angels, sometimes he sends himself. Either way, it's himself every time, because through his angels, it's him answering the prayer. In John 14, Jesus said, "And whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son. And if ye shall ask anything in my name, I will do it." This is not just wishful thinking. And by the way, wishing upon a star, that quote is something that the fallen angels created, because the angels are the stars. If you don't understand, you can go see my episode on angels. There are many, many verses about that in the Bible and extra biblical texts. So we do not wish upon a star, a false god. We do not just make wishes. We are praying to the one God, our Creator, and He actually hears us. Not only are we crying out for help, but we pray for things very specifically, and He will answer those specific things. And angels are moved when we pray. And not only are angels put into action when we pray, but the Lord himself and Jesus himself and the Spirit, they are all involved in prayer. Now, before Jesus came to the earth, he actually worked kind of like an angel with Michael. He would do spiritual battle. In Daniel 9, Daniel was praying, and he said, "And while I was speaking and praying and confessing my sin and the sin of my people Israel, and presenting my supplication before the Lord, my God, for the holy mountain of my God, yea, while I was speaking in prayer, even the man Gabriel, whom I had seen in the vision at the beginning, being caused to fly swiftly, touched me about the time of the evening oblation.